Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the best keto cooking show on the internet. Today is going to be pretty much vegetarian. Actually, I think it's vegan. But please excuse my slurs or mumbles. You can't cook without a little bit of hot sauce. So anyways, let me show you what we're cooking up here. Alright, so today's video is basically gonna be like a stew in this big pot here. It's kind of like a soup / stew, I guess. I don't really know what to call it. I'll figure it out as I go. I've made it a few times. So with some carrots, with some peppers, different colors, because, you know, the world unite, you need color, alright? Asparagus, and guys, by the way, asparagus is good for the libido, alright? So you got some white onion, you got some broccoli, you got some mushrooms, you got some garlic here. For the sauces and whatnot, you got you can do kidney beans like normal, just like normal kidney beans, but I went this with the chili style, and I'll probably use like at least half these chickpeas, and I'm not really sure yet, but a can or two of these diced tomatoes. And to make it a little hot, we got some Louisiana baby hot sauce, alright? Now, you know I like my shit spicy, so we got some crushed red pepper, baby. Also, you know what? I'd normally put some, what is it called? Chili sauce, chili powder, yeah. Chili powder in there, but I'm going to switch it up this time. I've made this dish before with chili powder, but I'm going to switch it up this time with some cumin, or not cumin, curry sauce powder. Jesus Christ, stop drinking. Curry powder. So let's make it a little festive. Let's make it a little, that made no sense. Let's make it a little, you know, Indian style maybe. Gotta get that corona, that COVID-19 off these plants, you know what I'm saying? Alright, let's cut some shit up. I like using the big knife, because otherwise what's the point? And big knives are good because you use the white on them. And so here we go. I like to cut my mushrooms one way and then like this way and then the other. Always keep your fingers tucked. And if you bleed, then better hope Kate Beckinsale is nearby to suck that blood up, son. God damn, she's hot. She's a hot vampire. Actually, I think she's like a hybrid. Isn't that? She's like a werewolf / vampire. So she's just like the best of both worlds. So, anyways, this is the best cooking, ghetto cooking show rather, on the internet, and it's sort of half in the bag, as you can tell. But also, but I'm still fine with the knife. Don't worry. But also, no. That's it. Because I forgot what I was going to say. You know? Chuck the shrooms in there. You know? Maybe a couple magic mushrooms if you're lucky. Fucking wish. toss, open this jar of, I'll go with the Italian diced tomatoes. They got chunky stewed tomatoes with seasonings. And a good 15% iron. You know what I like to do before I open a can? Since the can has been everywhere, at least, like, if you don't want to put it under water, just put on it and just throw it around. Especially with that COVID-19, that corona. This is a Corona meal, by the way. This is your COVID-19 Corona meal, vegetarian, vegan style, but healthy. Has all the nutrients, everything you need. You need some B12, then dump a B12 popper in there. That sounds horrifying. Dump the diced tomatoes in there. Again, you don't need to add oil. Just a big pot and a big bunch of vegetables and seasonings. I'm gonna chop up some orange right now. What I like to do is just chop the side off a little bit. Chop another side off. That way you can get rid of the middle pretty easily. Just gotta like pull it out. Actually, I should get a bowl for putting shit in. Now I'm not using like a full pepper each, because in my opinion that's too much pepper. But I'm using like at least about a third maybe each of these 3 different colors. So just add some flavor. You don't want it too peppery, but you want some color in there. Bring in some yellow. Again, just don't chop through the middle, because you'll get right through that core. You want to go around the seeds. If you cut through the middle, the seeds are going to break up and get everywhere. Cut a third off, a quarter off even, really. And then do it again. That's, that might be good enough for me. If I want to use more, I just cut out the core. Alright. That rhymed, but it was so lame. But awesome. I'll do my last pepper here, the green one. So I did an orange and a yellow so far. Gonna wash it again just to get that coronavirus off a little bit. You don't want COVID-19 in your food. So this is a food to prevent COVID-19. So do your washing. Keep fit and have fun. Oh, and as I'm chopping these, the best thing about cooking and drinking is, usually I have some sort of drink while I cook, whether it's in the morning and I have to drink coffee, or at night, like right now, Swaza tequila all the way. But if you're an alkie, when you're cooking, you drink less because you have to do more. So if you're an alcoholic, I recommend you just cook all day long. You can still have your drinks, but you drink less because you need to use your hands. Anyways, back to the peppers. Oh yeah. Now some more greens I'm gonna add are some asparagus. If you want your mojo back, eat some asparagus. So let's wash these. Let's wash the corona off them. I told you before, I'm not a chef, but I have learned a few things, and that's to take your asparagus or gal and just wherever it wants to break, it breaks. So you throw that guy into your container, and that guy's good to go. So again, just break it wherever it wants to break. Don't force it. When you have to force it, it means you're getting a little older. Sometimes you do have to force it, and it can be okay. And sometimes if you're like, these ones are thick boys. If you have thinner ones, just fucking chop them like a quarter of the way up. It'll be fine. I guess we should just cut the asparagus up. Chop the heads off. Go down another quarter. And then another quarter. Asparagus keeps your dick going. We'll put them in the pot here. It's all the good asparagus. There's some garlic going on. After the garlic, I'll do the broccoli. I usually chop off the tips, just the brown ends, whatever. So I'll just chop that off and sort of chuck it in my little disposable pile. But the rest of it, make lines. Don't go all the way to the end because you cut it all off, but I make lines like this. Go close to the end. Watch your fingers, of course. Make a few slices, and then, with that garlic, you can't. So you go this way, and then you go once this way with the garlic. And then they come out nice and diced when you go like this. Keep your fingers tucked. Alright, so I've got 4 cloves of garlic here, and you obviously don't need to do that many. Alright, the broccoli is next. The broccoli trees. Wash them off. Wash off that corona, baby. I don't really know the rule with broccoli. Like, I know the asparagus rule. You have to like I said earlier, just break it where it feels like it's supposed to be broken. And broccoli the same way? I don't know. Maybe we'll just chuck it all in. Let's just chop it up. Alright. Chop them up there. Lay them all on one level playing field though. Don't get fucking crazy. I'm actually gonna stuff the broccoli like there, just in case it feels right. And the big boys, just chop them in half. Keeping your fingers tucked, always. Alright, we're done with the broccoli. We've got lots of greens in here now. I'm going to do a bit of onion next. It's white onion. Probably just do half of this. It's like half of a huge white onion, so I definitely don't need all of it. Wash your fingers as always. Just keep your palms on top and your fingers up. Don't mess around. Chop off the root. Peel all that bad skin away. The root is what makes you cry, by the way. So what you do is, actually, I did this wrong. I'm supposed to be teaching you? I don't know. But I did it wrong. Don't chop off the root right away. All you gotta do is cut near the root, like I was doing with the garlic. Just make slices like this. Washing over your fingers, of course. And going like horizontally wise, like with the table. Put a third up, but not all the way back. And then keep that guy. And then another third way down. So it's just thirds. Careful with your fingers and all the way. And then you just gotta cup it like a baseball. Start chopping, and they're nice and diced. This might even be too much onion for my liking, but I'm just gonna do it anyways. It's all diced up and beautiful. Alright, I guess my last vegetables are the carrots. Alright, so I got some pre-washed carrots here. I'm gonna pre-wash them again. Your fingers in, obviously. Grab a bunch. Actually, it might be better to grab like 3-4 max at a time of carrots. So I'm going to turn the heat on right now. Just on like 3 or so, just to get things brewing. And we still have more carrots. We have the kidney beans, the chickpeas, some Louisiana sauce, and possibly some more canned tomatoes. So we'll see. You just gotta kind of feel it out. Alright, so I think we got most of the veggies in there, or all of them actually. Time for the wooden spoon. Alright, time to add some protein and some substance to this. So I'm gonna crack some red beans. These ones are chili style because I'm gonna go with the Keeman sort of Indian dish tonight. And I'm probably gonna add this second thing of diced tomatoes because I have a lot of different vegetables in there, and I just try to see what it's like and add proportions as we go. So we stir the shit around, increasing the heat maybe up to like 4 or 5. Increase the heat to. And just let everything bind with each other. Make sure to stir it up all properly. Get from the very bottom to the very top. I felt like Bob Ross right there. Except he's brilliant and I'm not. So, anyways. Oh, I forgot the chili peppers. Hold on. Probably 2 of them. They're spicy, so you only need 2, even if you love spice. I'll roll them bad bitches around in there, and oh boy, you'll be pulling the trumpet out of your nose for a week. Clean as a whistle you'll be. then you gotta add that chili pepper, you know? Just bit of a dash like that, you know? I like it a bit spicy. Another cumin. Some potent stuff. A couple teaspoons maybe. You know, play around with it. And then last but not least, the Louisiana hot sauce. A few dashes. Don't be afraid. You don't want it to overdo everything else's taste, but you do want to taste it as well, though. So, yeah, I think we're done here. So this is a good, you know, it's a good meal to have on its own. But if you're a meat eater, I am a meat eater. I try to implement more vegetables in my diet these days. Getting older, mid-30s. Yeah, it's just a really good dish to add on the side of, say, if you want some chicken or some pork or, you know, whatever. Or if you want it on its own, it's even good. Just make sure you're taking your vitamins, B12, particularly if you're a vegan or a vegetarian. I'm not a scientist. I'm an engineer, but I'm not a scientist, so it's just whatever makes you feel good, and this dish will. Might be a little spicy. Might feel like you're in India, but god damn, I guarantee you it's delicious. So we'll just let it heat up here for a little bit, and I'll try a bit, and that's it, folks. Just a bunch of vegetables, some seasoning. Boom. This could feed, I don't know, 8 to 10 people. So I forgot about the chickpeas. Probably add like half a can to the size amount, maybe the whole thing. I don't know. But I am gonna let some juice out, just because it's just too much. But I'll keep some in. I'll add that's probably like 3/4. Then boom, be right back. So I just let it stew for a little while, and on low heat. Now I'm gonna turn it off, and we'll try some of this. You along with me? All right. First, let me show you what's going on over here. Bam. Let's test her out. COVID-19 ain't got nothing on me, bro. Let's try it. Oh my. That's really good. Vegan Meals 2020. That cumin made the difference. So good. Add some meat in there if you want to. I personally like to fry some meat up, some pork, some chicken, whatever, and add this on the side. And I promise you that adding this to the fryer the next day, you fry it all up, get it nice and charred, add with some chicken, whatever. Oh my god, it's so good. Anyways, that's that. Ciao for now.